morning and welcome to Wsrh News, your leading source for news at Seminole Ridge High. I'm Abby Rhymes.
And I'm Grady Endeman. Today is Wednesday, November 20th. We've got a lot to tell you about this morning, but first, today's top story. Palm Beach County is facing a teacher shortage, and it may get worse in the coming years. With rising inflation and increased home prices, many teachers are being priced out of their communities. Wsrh News reporter Savannah Mazzio has more on the story.
37% of teachers plan to leave their current school or profession in the next 4 years, some to achieve their lifelong goal.
I never planned on being a teacher. It kind of happened by accident, but then I ended up really loving it. So I stayed here for a couple years, but I recently got into grad school. So I'll actually be leaving next year to go to Scotland for a master's degree in museum and heritage studies.
With the salaries changing, it becomes challenging to go about everyday needs.
For me, for example, in the next couple of years, I plan on getting married. I plan on buying a house, but I have to really start to be cost efficient. I have to think okay, this is where I'm going to allocate my money for this and that. I can't just spend money on a whim because I have other things I have to consider. And with the low salary, it makes it more difficult.
For a lot of people, the salary makes it really hard to live, especially if you have a family. I'm very lucky in that I don't have a family, so I can't afford to survive. But with rising rent and cost of living, the salary should be raised to match that.
Not only do teachers' salaries change the way they see their job, but also how their fellow peers support them.
Teachers need a strong support system at their schools to stay in their job. So if they feel like they're not adequately supported, and this is really about having strong leadership, they're going to feel like leaving is one of the only options they have.
Teaching, it's more I am within a classroom making bonds with students and enriching leadership and growth. And if I don't know I'm valued and I don't know what's expected of me and how I do in the job besides just having a check mark and saying good job, then I really don't know the purpose behind it.
With a little more support from peers, schools might have a better chance at keeping their educators. For Wsrh Extra, I'm Savannah Mazzio.
Dance Marathon raises tens and thousands of dollars a year. Next month, they will be hosting their annual flag football tournament. Wsrh sports reporter Xander Altman has more on the story.
Hello, today I'm here with Ms. Vassalotti with their yearly Dance Marathon flag football tournament. So Ms. Vassalotti, when is the flag football tournament?
Our flag football tournament is December 13th on the football field.
How much is it to play?
It's going to be $10 a person. It has to be a team of 7, and it's going to be $5 to come and watch.
When can you purchase tickets?
Our tickets are going to go on sale starting on Monday when we come back from break on December 2nd in the cafeteria during A and B lunch.
And how many teams can participate?
We're trying to get as many as we can. All the proceeds go back to Nicholas Children's Hospital, so it's really just a big fundraiser to help give funds back to kids.
Okay, well that's all it for Wsrh News. I'm Xander Altman.
For the Better Clubs meeting will be canceled this week and will resume after Thanksgiving break.
The Seminole Ridge Drama Department is getting ready to go to their District 1 Act Play competition to get ready. They're performing their Artistic Inspiration Play tomorrow at 4:30 in the auditorium. Entry is free. Please come if you would like to attend.
Come join us for our Equestrian Club meeting. It's open to anyone that has an interest in horses. The next meeting is this Wednesday after school in Miss Roca's room 6206.
The next Helping the Homeless Club meeting will be on Thursday, November 21st after school. The meeting will take place in the cafeteria. Please bring sandwich making supplies if possible.
For this week's Hawks of the Weeks, 9th, Ryan De La Torres, nominated by Miss Tram. 10th, Jeremy Hernandez, nominated by Miss Basso. 11th, Anthony Nunez O'Connor, nominated by Miss Alva. 12th, Callie Johnson, nominated by Miss Milan. Students were nominated based on academic excellence, academic improvement, or for their efforts in making the campus better, by doing things like helping others, volunteering their time, or even simply picking up trash. Good job, Hawks.
Coming up on Wsrh News, weather and birthdays.
Plus sports.
Hello, Florence. I'm your kindness coordinator. My name's Branch.
I figured.
As you know, your sentence is to do 10 good deeds in 10 days, or you'll receive the erasure penalty. My job...
You don't need to recap for me. I literally just got out of court.
My job is to supervise your progress and try to guide you in the right direction.
Yeah, your idea of the right direction.
Technically,
Listen, Branch, I already know what I gotta do for this. I don't need your help. I know you're required to do this or whatever, so all I ask is that you leave me alone. Now, I'm gonna go do my first deed.
you know I decide them for you, right?
What? That literally defeats the point.
I don't make the rules.
I don't see how this is considered a good deed.
I don't see how a convicted felon can decide what a good deed is.
What happens when winter starts?
What?
Autumn leaves. Let's go to WSRHS meteorologist Chase Schoolmaster with today's forecast.
Good morning, Seminole Ridge Hawks. And for today's forecast, we have a high of 80 and a low of 66 with some rain. And for the 3-day forecast on Thursday, we have some sunny skies with a high of 76 and a low of 54. For Friday's forecast, we have some more sunny skies, a high of 69 and a low of 47. And finally, for Saturday's forecast, we have sunny skies with a high of 69 and a low of 46. For WSRH Weather, I'm Chase Schoolmaster.
We have a happy birthday going out to Alejandro Alvin, Bryce Marconi, Samantha Palmer, Karen Thomas Mauricio, Kaya Grass, Quinn Peel, Parker Long, Aiden Rodriguez. Happy birthday.
WSRH sports anchor Matthew Wilson joins us now at the sports desk.
Good morning, Seminole Ridge. We have a lot on the agenda today, so let's get right to it. Our boys varsity basketball team traveled to Boca Raton last night to take on FAU High. Unfortunately, the Hawks fell to the Owls 54-73. The Hawks are now 0-2 on the season. Our girls' JV and varsity basketball teams traveled to Marin County last night to take on the Tigers. The JV team lost 14-30. The varsity team also lost in a close game 46-51. The girls' varsity team is now 1-1 for the season. Our girls' varsity soccer team traveled to Royal Palm to take on a rival, and the Hawks dominated the Wildcats. WSRH sports reporter Daniela Beckford has more on the story.
Last night, our girls' soccer team dominated Royal. I'm here with Coach Driven for more information. So, what was the score last night?
The score was 8-0.
Why do you think you guys did so well?
We did really well because we came out with a lot of energy. We came out wanting to play. We have a good group of girls, and so I think having the right attitude and the right mindset, and when you do those things, you're going to have a good night.
And who are you guys playing next?
We play Dwyer next.
Thank you for your time. For WSRH News, I'm Daniela Beckford.
Taking a look at today's sports calendar, boys soccer is having a home game tonight versus Jupiter. JV starts at 6, varsity at 7:30. Good luck, Hawks. Well, that's it for WSRH Sports. I'm Matthew Wilson.
Well, that's it for WSRH News. I'm Grady Endeman.
And I'm Abby Rhymes. Remember that you can follow us on social media on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Seminole Ridge TV. Have a great day, Hawks.